My name is Alex Jantke and I am a Dungeon Master. A DM is fundamentally the storyteller. You have a group of people who sit in front of you, they have their own characters and they have their own backstories, but it's your job to make that a part of a world that makes sense to them. You always start by playing the game. You get your group of friends together, all of them have had an interest in it, hear about it, because I mean the game is super old. Everyone's heard of it or about it, and it's picking up recently. The idea of, I've always loved writing things, not as a DM, just as a person, even winding all the way back through like my high school career. It's just writing stuff is really interesting, and I love, creating things. And being a DM was like, here, an opportunity. Create something that you love in the genre that you love, and have the people that you like come and experience it, make memories together, because that's what it is.
Yeah, so like your storytelling abilities through other stuff in life, especially film school, do you feel like that's helped incorporating that into this game or vice versa?
Absolutely. I mean, any opportunity to practice the art of storytelling, I pick it up in D&D. I use D&D as an opportunity to practice for other things. When you have 5, 6, anywhere from 3 to like 6 players sitting in front of you, and you have to, your role, your job in this whole game is to captivate them. They can't be bored, you'll notice. They have to be engaged with it. Everyone plays a character and role plays for it. I treat it as a huge exercise in the art of keeping people engaged in real time, and you have to think of it on the spot half of the time. So it's a huge amount of emphasis on improving things that are still interesting but make sense.
Pyramid, you're taking 45 points of damage. Just in like the shockwave.
On the pyramid.
If you're not on the pyramid.
I think what made me want to be a DM to start off with was was the DM that I had when I was playing, back when I was just a player. My DM decided to build a world from scratch, maps, cities, built people. He built a whole monarchy with a history that went back 1,000 years. And as a person who also has a love of creating worlds and writing stories, I thought, you know what, maybe that's more for me than playing the character. Best way to get started wanting to be a dungeon master, you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. I played it for, I think, about a year before I ever had a crack at being a dungeon master, and I sucked. It was awful. I played the game for another year and then I gave it another go. Read the handbooks, do all that kind of stuff you have to do as a player, and there's an extra handbook on top of it for being a DM, but it all starts with playing the game.